I know y'all see this clean fade I got right here, man. Ooh, and the where's it coming in? I know you see me. Quick little wave check. Shit! Y'all really suck against Steve. I don't know what's been going on with the Ultimate player base recently with this whole like, I'm just gonna ban everything, ban everything, ban everything. But at this point, if Steve doesn't get banned, y'all gotta figure out how to fight it because y'all are terrible at fighting Steve for the most part and you guys are losing for free. So as the best player in the world, perhaps even the universe against Steve, I'm the only person qualified to let you know of the 3 reasons why you are still losing to Steve in 2023 for free. When I mean for free, I mean obviously you're not gonna win all the time, but these 3 reasons will at least help you keep it competitive where you're not getting rolled. A lot of you guys are just getting rolled instantly 5-minute games. It's honestly really, really sad. All right, number 1, the first reason why you are not beating Steve, you're not playing a character that's gonna beat Steve. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys, man. Steve is broken. Steve is really good, but you're not doing yourself any favors by trying to fight Steve with Piranha Plant or Donkey Kong or Kirby or Olimar. Like, you're just gonna lose. Like, these characters are characters that do not do good into Steve. Now you may ask me, Mr. iGreg, what character does good into Steve? And I'll let you know right now. If you want to play a character that does good into Steve, you want to have one of the following 3 things. You either want to pick a character with good mobility, a character with a broken projectile, or a character with a really big and ignorant hitbox, or some character that has a combination of all 3, right? So an example of that character could be Sephiroth, right? Sephiroth has really good mobility, Sephiroth's got some pretty big hitboxes, and Sephiroth has an alright projectile. That one's alright. He might not have like the best projectile against Steve, but he's definitely got the first 2. Another character that has 2 of the 3 things, Robin. Robin may not have the greatest mobility, but Robin has multiple really, really good projectiles into Steve, and Robin has really, really big ignorant hitboxes, right? And another good character, Cloud. I don't know why you guys haven't tried Cloud yet. Just play Cloud. It will work. I promise you. You press back air and you press down B when he's not near you. I promise you, it will work. It is that simple. Anyways, the second reason why you guys are losing to Steve for free, a lot of you guys' awareness is really, really, really bad. Okay, guys, and I don't say this isn't you because I probably watched you. I've been watching a lot of Steve VODs. If you have a VOD against Steve, I probably watched it within the last couple of months, and I probably watched you not punish Steve for having no materials, right? If we break down Steve and we look at what is probably the most obnoxious and the scariest things about Steve, it's often attributed to his minecarts and his anvil, both which use up iron, right? So why is it that a lot of the time when I see people fight Steve and he has no iron, they're just chilling on the other side of the stage letting him mine? Y'all do realize that Steve is barely a character without iron, right? Without any iron, he doesn't have the super crazy fast burst option, and without any iron, he doesn't have the super crazy landing option that is Anvil. And I just don't understand it. If he has no iron, then he has to go to the corner. And if he goes to the corner without any iron, then how's he gonna minecart to get out the corner? So now he's just this slow character with bad air mobility and bad jump height that's stuck in the corner, forced to be in the corner until he gets iron. And you guys just let him get it, I guess? All right, moving on to number 3. The third reason why you are not beating Steve is you guys are rushing it way too fast. Look, I understand. I want to hold W2. I want to go in. I want to press 4. But if you do that, you're going to lose instantly. Like, that's how a lot of you guys get rolled. A lot of you guys try to mash on Steve and roll on him, and then you get rolled yourselves, right? And there seems to be this weird like misconception where it's like, I need to get on top of Steve. I need to get on top of Steve so I can punish him for mining, and I gotta suffocate him so he can't mine. That's not what's gonna happen, right? Listen, don't get this confused. When Steve has no iron, you need to go in, right? But when Steve has a decent amount of iron, like 4 or 5 iron, where he can minecart and will do whatever he wants for a little bit, you're not really going to be able to fight him for real. So the question is, what do I do? All you need to do is wait. Listen to me, right? If you're playing a character with one of the 3 things that I mentioned before, it should not matter what the Steve has, right? If you're playing a character with good mobility, then by approaching the wall, eventually the Steve will approach you because you have to approach to win the game. He has to hit you in order to win the game, right? So he has to hit you eventually. And if you're behind, you can pressure the blocks that are right in front of him. That's another thing you guys don't do. Y'all don't be pressuring the blocks well enough. You can pressure the blocks in front of you if you're playing a character with good mobility, that you can force him to pick an option by being so close to him with other blocks being on him, and then move out of the way and then whip punish him. And if you can't get a whip punish, then you can get a positional advantage and you try again until you eventually hit him. But a lot of you guys just want the quick punish right then and there when you get the one whip punish, and you don't want to try again. You're like, this character's broken. And he is broken, but you guys aren't trying for real. So you have to be patient. You need to wait. If you're playing a character with a big hitbox, it doesn't matter what Steve does. If every single time you're in position to punish a minecart with that hitbox, you simply throw the hitbox out. I literally have beaten Steve players entirely with Robin Fair. That is literally the only move I use against that character. It is that simple. All you need to do is let them put themselves in the corner, wait for them to try to minecart into you or minecart to the other corner when you break the blocks or get close, and then hit them with your big ignorant hitbox. And then if you have a good projectile, and this is the part that's really crazy about Steve, right? If you have a good projectile, when Steve is ready to approach you, Steve is constantly approaching you either with a jump minecart type thing, and even then he doesn't really get much out of a jump minecart because, I mean, it's gonna send you kind of far. He doesn't really get like a super crazy true combo off of it like that. Or he's going to hit you with some sort of grounded option, right? And if you have a projectile, then you completely stop his grounded options. Another great example, and I hate going back to Robin, it's just a character that I play. Robin's Thunder, really fast, really good at stopping Steve. Now, Thunder won't be good into minecart, but Arc Thunder will be. So I can throw out an Arc Thunder if I think he's gonna minecart, and if he stands there using the grounded options and he shields it, I get a free grab or nothing happens. And that's the type of scenario you want to create when you're fighting Steve. You want to create a scenario where either nothing happens or you gain. And you honestly want to do this against every single character. So you guys, all you guys need to do against this character, you need to wait. The Steve has to approach you. When he gets all the materials and all that he needs, all that he has to get, he's going to approach you. But Steve's approaches are very, very linear. Now, don't get me wrong. If you get hit, it's gonna hurt, and that's the hard knock life about fighting Steve. It just is what it is. But if you play a character with good mobility, a character with a big hitbox, or a character with a good projectile, and you play around that one thing that you have really well, and you practice it, that's another thing. You have to practice it. You will beat 90% of Steves that you fight, and as you get better as a player, you'll just be able to beat the better Steve players, right? So anyway, that's 3 reasons why you guys are still losing against Steve after watching this video. Y'all can DM me VODs of you playing your local Steve player next. I want to see you guys make use of these tips, man. I don't want to see y'all lose to this character no more, man. He is broken, but y'all gotta put some work in, man. I put all the work I need to do. I'm perfect. I have no mistakes ever made against that character. So y'all can learn from me. I'm the blueprint. I'm the blueprint. And there's not another player in this world that is as good against Steve as me. Not one. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed these like talking videos. They're a lot of fun to make and edit for you guys, and you know, fairly easy as well. I can just make my bed and put on this hat and talk to you guys for a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and send this to your favorite local Steve player and let them know that you're gonna farm them next time you play, all right? You're gonna farm them, all right? You're gonna destroy them, right? All right, you have a nice day, man. Peace.